the number one lie that's making men lose with women. The cycle of emotional exhaustion. Every man who has ever fallen for an emotionally unavailable woman knows the cycle, the warmth that turns to coldness, the texts that go unanswered, the constant overthinking of, what did I do wrong? You replay every interaction in your mind, trying to decode her mixed signals, believing that if you just said or did the right thing, she'd finally open up. The real reason you're losing. But as this powerful video explains, the reason you're losing with women, especially avoidant women, is not because you're not good enough. It's because you've been living under a lie that sabotages your confidence, drains your energy, and repels the very connection you crave. The problem isn't your worth. It's the belief that you have to prove it. The lie, I have to prove my worth to be loved. This is the root of emotional exhaustion for so many men. You've been conditioned, by culture, by movies, by heartbreak, to believe that love is earned through effort, patience, and proving your devotion. You text first. You plan everything. You check in to make sure she's okay. You take responsibility for every emotional shift in the relationship. But here's the truth. Every time you try to prove your worth, you're unknowingly communicating the opposite. That you don't believe you already have it. Avoidant women, in particular, pick up on this subtle energy. The more you chase, the more you activate their flight response. They feel suffocated, not because you're doing anything wrong, but because your energy signals neediness instead of security. The shift that changes everything. The video reveals a profound mindset change, one that's deceptively simple, yet emotionally difficult to embody. You stop proving your worth and start assuming you're already enough. This isn't arrogance. It's emotional alignment. It means recognizing that you don't have to audition for love. You don't need to earn connection. You are worthy of being chosen as you are, not as you perform. Attracting avoidant partners. Avoidant partners respect people who have self-contained lives. They're drawn to calm confidence, to partners who don't make them the center of their emotional stability. The paradox of love. The less you need them, the safer they feel to come closer. This is the paradox. Love deepens when pressure disappears. Understanding the avoidant mind. Research published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology found that avoidant individuals feel most secure when they believe they have an exit. Not because they truly want to leave, but because knowing they can leave helps them feel free enough to stay. Avoidant pulls away. Emotional pressure. Constant chasing. When you constantly reach for them, text them first, and fill every silence, you remove that sense of choice. You create emotional pressure, the very thing avoidants fear most. Your over-effort makes them feel trapped, not cherished. Your reassurance feels like a demand. Your love starts to feel like obligation. And so they pull away, not to punish you, but to regain emotional control. How the shift looks in real life. This shift from proving to embodying worth isn't about playing games. It's about emotional maturity. Old pattern. Hey, I noticed you've been distant. Did I do something wrong? New pattern. I've noticed we haven't connected much this week. Let me Know when you're free to hang out. And then, you go live your life. No follow-up texts. No checking in. No emotional chasing. You've handed the ball to them. If they care, they'll move toward you. If they don't, they'll drift away, and that's your answer. When you stop creating pressure, you give them the freedom to choose you. And if they're genuinely growing, they will. Slowly, but surely. The emotional truth: love versus validation. Many men resist this shift because it feels like giving up. But in reality, it's not surrender, it's liberation. If someone only stays when you chase, they don't actually want you. They want the feeling of being wanted. That's not love, that's ego validation. Real love doesn't require you to earn your place. It doesn't feel like an emotional job interview. The right person doesn't make you work to be chosen. They recognize your value without constant reassurance. The power of emotional detachment. When you embody self-worth, two things happen, both of them in your favor. 1. The right person rises to meet you. The avoidant who's doing the work, who wants to build connection, will respond to your calm strength. They'll step forward, initiate, and match your effort. 2. The wrong person fades away. The one who thrives on control, who only values your attention when it feeds their ego, will lose interest. When you stop chasing, either way you win, because you've stopped negotiating your value. Final thoughts. You were enough the whole time. The biggest lie that makes men lose with women is the belief that love is something you have to earn. But real attraction, real emotional connection, starts when you stop performing and start embodying. When you stop chasing love and start standing in your worth. The right woman won't need convincing. She'll simply recognize what was already there: your calm strength, grounded energy, and emotional integrity. And that's the moment you stop losing. That's when love becomes rest, not work,